Okay, another test ride. Trying to see if I've got things set up properly for the camera to be able to record my voice when I'm riding. This is the GP10 backpack that's made by Sena that I'm referring to. I did a factory reset on it, and hopefully everything is going to be in place that I need for it to record for me. I've had a lot of patience that I've put into trying to get this stuff to work, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I just closed my face shield, so that should make a difference in the way this thing is picking my voice up too. I don't like the thing being right up against my face almost that picks up my voice, but it is, and we'll see if it sounds muffled. It's irritating. This is the closed face shield that I'm wearing. So anyway, off for a little short ride just to do a test run to see what's going to happen here. Just going to take a short ride by normal path that I take when I go out. I have the camera mounted on the front portion of my face mask, or my shield helmet, and the only thing I don't like about the way that it does when I have it on the helmet, everywhere I turn my head, it makes me look like I'm a nervous rider, and I'm not really. I just am very observant when I do ride, so constantly looking left and right in all directions, which is what you really should do. This is coming up on my first full year of having the F3S 2015 Can-Am Spyder, and so far I've been pretty happy with it. Over this past weekend, I put in a waterproof 12-volt outlet, and it also has USB connections. I'm looking at it right now. You can probably see it maybe. And light just changed, so I gotta go back to navigating here. But it has two outlets on it that allow me to plug in two USB devices. Plus it's got a 12-volt connection as well, so chances are, depending on where I mount the camera going forward, chances are that I'll be able to keep the camera completely topped off with voltage and any other device that I hook up. Right now I have my cell phone doing GPS duties, and it's plugged in, and it should be charging the phone as I'm driving. I never really looked to see what the charge rate was on the battery when I left the house. I should have looked. When I get a chance to stop, maybe I can check that out to see if it's actually increasing the voltage and not letting it decrease or discharge. I may be talking totally in vain. I have no idea at this point. I think it probably is working for this time. I'm hopeful and I'm prayerful that it is, and we'll see what happens when we get back, when we put the SD card in the computer and pull this short recording off and see what we did get. Today is the 8th. Oh, look at that old classic car. Nice. Very nice. Today is the 8th of August. It's been a beautiful week. I'm showing 84 degrees on the thermometer that's on my speedometer here on the bike, and beginning tonight or tomorrow, they're forecasting rain probably until this time next week. So we are trying to get maybe a limited ride in today, just because it's going to be very limited the rest of the week, all week. Portage Path Hill taking us down into the valley. Going down the hill in 4th gear. This has very good back pressure on the engine when you downshift, so very happy with the braking that the engine provides. I tell you what, the Can-Am Spyders are very unique in that they offer to people like myself that have physical problems the ability to enjoy riding like other motorcyclists, other bike enthusiasts, because you don't have to worry about balance when you come to places where you stop, and sometimes the legs, the feet don't want to get to the ground in time enough. And if you're riding on a bike that's something like the Goldwing that I had, that's a lot of weight to be trying to balance at the last second. And if it's already past top dead center when you come to a stop, that's virtually very dangerous. So, like someone else told me, Goldwing isn't for everyone. You may like them and you may want them dearly, but depending upon your health situations, it may not be the bike for you. So, alternative being Can-Am, other trikes, other ones like the Harley Davidsons that are converted, or the Goldwing converted trikes. Can-Am is a standalone manufactured trike, and I'm sure there are others. I love the Slingshot, but to me that is just not a motorcycle. It's a three-wheeled car, and someone might say the same thing about this bike here. It feels that bill too, but all in all, it's similar, or as close I think that you can get to a motorcycle experience than anything else that falls into the category of a Slingshot. They're beautiful machines. They are very similar in price to the Can-Ams, some of them. And of course, depending upon what options you put on there, they can be priced upwards to the cost of an RT Limited. So, all in all, I'm pretty happy with this. My wife purchased for me on my birthday the windshield that you see in front of the camera here, and it's really made riding much more enjoyable. I don't have the direct head-on pressure of the wind and the bugs and all that. The windshield has done a great job. It's one of the best options that I think I would ever have for this bike. Trike, whatever. Well, I guess it is whatever you want it to be. So we're on Thief Road right now, heading up to Northampton Road, and I'm going to head back home. Told wife I was just going to take a short ride to do this recording and see what I'm getting. Hopefully, when I get back home, there will be a video recording with audio. I can't ask for any more than that. I have it on the high definition or HD mode setting, so it should give the best possible voice quality that I can expect to get. Coming up to Northampton Road, we'll be making a right-hand turn and heading back towards home. I have a second GoPro camera. I have the Session, and eventually I'll mount that one on the handlebar here so that I can have it looking backwards to film or record what I'm doing as I'm talking to you. I see many riders that do that. Chris Caliante, Memphis Mike, guys that I follow on YouTube, and they've gotten some great ideas from. Chris gave me some information that I think has been helpful, and hopefully it'll pay off in terms of what I'm getting from this ride by having reflashed the hardware on the actually all three Sena units that I have. I bought one that actually is like a headset, a headphone ordeal that has the Sena S20 built into it, and I got it on eBay at a tremendously good price. I paid only $98 for it, and actually, to be perfectly honest with you, I like the sound of it even better than I do these that are in the helmets. I did buy an expansion kit, which is only the microphone, the boom mic, and the headphones that go inside the helmet. I bought that kit for $71, $71.95 or something like that, not realizing that I was going to see the headphone set right afterwards, so I ended up buying both of them. But I think having the headset is going to be nice, because there's times that I might just ride and not have the helmet on just a short neighborhood ride, and that's not the best way to do it. You should always have a helmet on. I'm totally in agreement with that, but if I'm out in the yard or something like that and talking to the wife or other people that might be coming by to visit, then I don't have to have a helmet on. And it does the same thing as the S20, because it is an S20. One of these days I'll put a picture up on YouTube and show you what I'm talking about. If you can get one, I highly recommend the opportunity to pick one of those up. It really cancels the noise out around you, because you know how headphones do when you put them on, and this does a great job. We're on Northampton Road, just doing a little twisty run here. Took the grandkids down this road yesterday, and man, they had a ball. I had my grandson Billy on my bike, on my Can-Am, and our son William had Vanessa, Billy's sister, on the other Can-Am, and man, we took them on a similar ride to what I'm taking today. Not quite as long distance-wise, and man, they had a ball. They really enjoyed it. So I think whenever they come to visit, they'll be looking forward to taking more rides. Coming up to Portage Path and Northampton Road here. Anyone that's interested in the Can-Am F3, if you're watching this video and you'd like more information about it or my opinion of it, feel free to contact me. I believe the information that you can contact me by should be on YouTube on all videos that I produce or that I put on there. I think I'm going to take an opportunity to make a phone call here, so I'll be right back here. Speed dial 2. Okay, so we hopefully are back to recording voice. I was talking to my wife, gave her a phone call. She said the audio is crystal clear, no background noise or anything. So I'm hopeful that it does the same thing when I am recording this ride. I reset the Sena backpack, and I redid all of the S20s. And so everything should be fresh and ready to go with all the current updates. So we're nearing the end of our ride here. I'm coming up on Merriman Road here at the second light, not this flashing one that you see, but the one right after this green currently. Looking at King School right there, brand new elementary school that was built by the city. They've had a big building project going on now to rebuild several schools in our area. I love the pickup on this Can-Am. It's powerful, very powerful. Okay, so we are probably less than a mile away from the house. I've enjoyed having you on this ride, and basically it was no more than another test ride. And hopefully we were able to attain what we set out for, accomplish what we wanted to do, and I'm looking forward to testing it out and seeing what my results are. I'll be highly disappointed if it doesn't do it this time. The last time I took a ride like this, I had the camera mounted on the back of the bike, and it was basically it was on the handrail behind me for the passenger, and I was looking from behind me, but you could see me in the picture, and not a very good way to do unless you have one that's facing forward completely and getting everything as the way that this one is doing. If it doesn't get the sound, at least I know the video portion should be fine. So we are at West Market Street, and I'm going to turn left once this light changes from green to red for the other people and red to green for me. Almost messed that up. Okay, it's actually letting the other traffic go first. So I just raised my face shield. Getting a little hot sitting here still, so I raised it to get some fresh air. There we go. Closed it back. So we're going to close out here with you. I appreciate you taking time to ride with me today again. If you like the videos that I'm doing, please show that you do by giving a thumbs up, and please subscribe. I don't know what to do to get more subscribers. I noticed that the other people that I follow have a big following, and their stuff just goes viral almost when they put it on. So I've got to make my things more interesting as I ride.